Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So what are you putting off? How much of your life are you putting off until tomorrow? What if you were to die tomorrow? What if you were never to wake up in the morning? Today was your last day. Would you be okay with that? Would you have regrets? I think most people would have regrets. I think most people live in a world where they put stuff off, sometimes endlessly. You know, I like to promote mental strength. I like to take wimps and turn them into warriors. A warrior doesn't care about dying. That's pussy shit. That's bitch shit. A little pussy motherfucker worries about dying. You know why? Because they have all this stuff they still want to go do. They have their whole little list, their bucket list. I call it a fuck you list because fuck you for not doing that shit right now. People are full of excuses. They embrace their excuses more than they try to strive for their goals. A warrior doesn't care about dying. A true warrior motherfucker doesn't care if they die tomorrow because they've lived a good life. They've done a lot. Sure, life is struggling. Life is struggling. I'm not going to lie to you. We struggle. We suffer in life. Life is suffering. The Buddhists have been saying this shit for 6,000 years. For thousands of years before Jesus was even a wet dream, the philosophy of life is suffering has been out there and been preached. People know this. But like one of my favorite psychologists says, Jordan Peterson, you're stronger than you think. So sure, life is hard. But you have enough strength to handle it. You just have to tap into that shit. You have to stop being so scared all the time. Stop putting stuff off till tomorrow. Do it today. Constantly reevaluate your goals. You may have stuff on your little list of things to do that are useless. You don't need to just keep busy. A lot of people just keep themselves fucking busy all the time and think that that's what a life is. They think the busier they are, the more they're living. And they end up just missing out on all the shit that they really actually should do. And they remember that stuff, of course, on their deathbed. If they were faced with death tomorrow, that whole list would change. All those little errands, all that stuff that you call work, all your little meetings, all that time you waste, all the bullshit would be out the window and you'd get busy on a whole different list if you were dying tomorrow. Live each day as if it's your last. Do everything that you would do if it was the end of your life. Do that every day. Prioritize your activities. Prioritize your goals. And meet them. Take risks. You know, people have this fear in them that they don't want to take risks and chances and they don't want to go after the stuff that they really want and they have all these goddamn excuses. But if you were going to die tomorrow and you had nothing to lose, you might take those risks. Take them. Take them while you're alive. What if you were to die today? You didn't even have till tomorrow. What if you were to die in 1 hour? You only have an hour left to live. How many regrets would you have then? Probably even more. Just a few hours away, just another 12 hours till tomorrow feels like a lifetime, right? Shit, it's the afternoon, 3 in the afternoon here where I'm at. By 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, that's a lot of time. I might gotta get a lot done if it was the end of my life. But what if you didn't have that much time? You really have to take these questions seriously and ask yourself, are you living your life to its fullest? And that doesn't mean to its fullest happiness. People think that life is all about happiness. Happiness is a byproduct. It's a byproduct of discipline. It's a byproduct of action. Happiness is on the other side of fighting through that struggle. So meet that struggle every single day. You have things you want to change about yourself, change them right now. The fuck are you waiting for? Waiting for your TV show to be over? Or the movie on Netflix that you're watching, you'll do it later? What makes you think you have later? What makes you fucking so sure that you have until tomorrow? I've watched so many people die in my life. I've been hanging out with friends. They walk right out of the house and get shot. That shit's hard to process sometimes, that somebody that you were just with, that had life in them, that you were just hanging out with and laughing with and hanging out and having a good time with, that now they're dead, they're not there anymore, they're gone, they're off the face of the earth. All those goals, all those plans, all that shit they were talking about, it's all gone. Everything, they're done, they're gone. It can happen like that. It's really made me think that, none of us have a guarantee in life. We feel like that there's this guarantee that we're guaranteed to live at least till tomorrow. I know I'm going to live till tomorrow. I know I got another few years in me. How the fuck do you know that shit? It makes you so arrogant. And you can put shit off and put shit off and put shit off. I'll do it next month. I'll do it next year. All you're doing is cheating yourself. People forego suffering so they can live in a momentary place of happiness, of what they call happiness, which is usually just laziness. Let me get a bunch of snacks, gobble up a bunch of chips, and watch a movie and just kind of check out from the world. Meanwhile, they got kids that need to be dealt with, jobs that need to be dealt with, personal issues that need to be dealt with. Everything needs to be dealt with, and motherfuckers just go run to their rooms like little bitchy little teenagers, little brats, and say, I can't deal with this. Go hide under the fucking covers. How many people do you know that just sleep all goddamn day? And they call that depression. If you're fucking depressed, get to work. That's how you get out of depression, is through action. Nobody's perfect. Nobody dies perfect. But it's a question of how hard are you trying? How many struggles have you met? How many battles have you fought? A warrior has fought a lot of battles. So if he dies today, he knows, I've done my job on this earth. I've fought. I've fought for what's right. I've fought for others. I've fought for myself. And I'm ready to go. I've done as much as I can do. Have you done as much as you can do? That's why I used to like that commercial for the Army. It was an old school commercial. And they had these guys doing all this, jumping out of airplanes and climbing over walls. And they would show them doing various activities that they have you do in the military, in boot camp and various activities in the military, various jobs and stuff. And then it would be breakfast time, and the sun was just coming up. And the commercial said something to the effect of doing more by breakfast than most people do all day. When you have productive days and you're working towards what really matters in your life, you can die with peace. When you add those productive days up and you have a whole week of those, you've had a valuable life. A lot of motherfuckers are just so lazy, they put shit off because they live in a fucking place of fear, and they sit there and idolize and wonder, wow, why can't I have that? Why can't I live like that? Why can't I be like that? Why can't my life be this way? And meanwhile, they're doing nothing. Sitting around doing nothing. I'm not saying you have to be productive all the time, but you have to prioritize your goals. Work towards the right thing. If you're one of these busy motherfuckers who's insanely busy, that's everybody in society, right? Everybody's so fucking busy, and yet they go nowhere year in and year out. They're the same busy fucking motherfucker they were last year or 2 years ago. They can never get on top. It's like a credit card bill that's $10,000 high or more, and all you do is pay the minimum. You're never going to pay that shit down. Never. You'll never be out of debt. You have to pay extra. You have to work harder. You have to meet that struggle if you want to conquer that goal. There's nothing guaranteed in this world. You're not guaranteed tomorrow. You're not guaranteed the rest of the day. I know guys, true warrior motherfuckers, hard as nails. They live each hour like a lifetime. They're ready to go at any time, and it doesn't mean that they're suicidal. It just means these motherfuckers are on top of their game. They're living it. They're doing it. And if somebody turns the lights out, there's no regrets. It's just all food for thought. What are you putting off? Why are you being so fucking lazy? Why are you lying to yourself and lying to everybody else? You're not going to avoid the struggle. A warrior never runs from struggle. Only a pussy does. How do you want to die? You want to die on your knees? You want to die on your feet fighting? Thanks for watching.